Hey guys, what's going on? Paul here. Welcome back to another Cardano update video. And this one, I'm going to do a short, quick update on some of the main things in Cardano today because I've got a lot of requests about doing shorter, more regular updates. In this one, we look at smart contracts becoming more accessible on Cardano with the release of Marlowe, Binance back staking a big chunk of the ADA they had taken off. JPG have released a wallet to allow you to track your NFTs and what you are buying and selling, as well as volume continuing to hit new all-time highs, trading volume that is on Cardano. So if you think others can benefit, please do share it out. Give the video a like and comment questions or anything below. I do appreciate it. Let's jump into it. Okay, let's kick things off here looking at Marlowe and a very quick overview of it. So Marlowe is going to allow a lot more people build smart contracts on Cardano. You can see here it says allows tools to easily create, verify and deploy secure smart contracts on Cardano in a variety of programming languages, right down from JavaScript to drag and drop editors. When you come into it here, you can look at some of the examples. You can see the different contracts, sale of a token for ADA, sale of token for stablecoins, and it'll give you ideas on the way that you could build up your, what I would say right now are your simple smart contracts. Obviously, if you're building complex dApps, then you're going to need devs that are used to building this type of stuff to really build it out and build out the security. But for some more simple smart contracts, then this is definitely a really good way to go about looking into it, or even for prototyping to see what can be done. If we come in here then to get started, the options that you have right now are JavaScript, which is a very commonly known programming language. This really opens up for more and more developers to come in and start building contracts. And if you're coming in with JavaScript experience, you can potentially build your complex smart contracts through this method. You have Haskell, which most people around Cardano are familiar with, and it's not the only way to build anymore. Over the recent while, we've heard a lot about Icon, which a lot of developers really like for building their smart contracts. Then you have Marlowe, and you also have Blockly, which is one that for building your base smart contracts could be very useful for even non-technical people. If we go in and go with Blockly to start it out, you can see I have all these options on the left with all these different, the pay, if observe. Now, anyone who is familiar with programming, you'll know that generally you have your application, what you want it to do. So it's like when something happens, do this, or while something else is happening, do this. And that's what you will see here are your plug and play. These are your drag and drop. And actually, if I open an example, it's probably easier to see that. So again, these are just examples you can open in Haskell, JavaScript, Marlowe, or Blockly. So let's open the swap one in Blockly. And you can see this is what it opens up. So this is an actual smart contract here. You can see how it all works. So when this happens, when the deposit comes in ADA, it goes into the ADA provider. And then down here is what's going to happen with that swap. So extremely easy to look at, get an overview of what's happening, so you can start to see how these could be built out and how people can come in and start building their smart contracts using Blockly. You can view that code in Marlowe if you want. You can see it here. Again, you can make out the different, I suppose, the different entities that are in this, the different parameters. You can see you have your role, the token, and the constant of what the amount is going to be. Send it to the simulator, and you can even test out and verify your contracts through this. And I think this could be used even outside of crypto when you want to have simple contracts that you don't want to get solicitors and everything involved in, that these could be the way to go. Everyone puts in their funds into whatever the contract is, and then on the outcome, you could use oracles to figure out what the outcome is in real life or outside crypto, and pays out the person who should be paid out of what was put into the contract. But we'll dive deeper into that another day. Binance then, I talked about this last week, that Binance had removed basically all of their ADA. And you can see over here the drop down in the ADA that they were delegating went down to nearly zero. I think it went down to 60, actually it was down to 7 million ADA in that one there. But what you can see now is there's a lot more Binance pools have been added in. So you see these ones with the ticker BSP, they have added in a lot of new pools. And when you look at them down here, you can see they have them all in around 32 to 34 million ADA. So most of them actually are in around 32 million ADA. So it looks like it probably was aligned with K potentially going to 1000. So with K going to 1000, that halves the saturation level. So Binance would need double the pools to have the same amount of ADA. What they have done though is went with a new ticker of BSP, and we're not exactly sure why they have done that. And unfortunately that ticker was used by another pool already, with Brothership Pool, who has been a part of Cardano staking since day one. They were using the ticker BSP, and now Binance have come in and took that ticker. So it makes it very difficult to differentiate between Brothership Pool and Binance. Whether they just didn't do the research to find out that someone else was already using that ticker, or whether they don't care, I really don't know. There's talk of what could potentially be done, but it's very hard to get a big giant like Binance to change. If you are holding your ADA on a centralized exchange, then this does just highlight that they are fully in control of the ADA. So if you want full control and even higher rewards than what they are going to be offering most of the time, then having the ADA in your own wallet and delegating to a stake pool that you choose is definitely going to be a better path forward. We'll keep an eye on it and see if they do change it, and in Friday's update I will let you know if there's any changes or updates on what's going on with Binance. Moving on then, we look at JPEG Store has brought out an app to allow you to keep track of your NFTs that are for sale on the store. So whatever is happening on the store, then you get the notifications on your phone once you link it all up. Now, unfortunately, you can't buy or sell your assets directly through the app because that's not allowed by the Android App Store or iOS. You can't buy and sell using the app. So that functionality isn't possible with the JPEG Store app. But what you can do, if you go in here, you go into JPEG Store on the website, come down to JPG or mobile, it will give you a QR code, and then within the app that you have, you can scan the QR code. Now, one thing some people said it didn't work. When you go in to generate the QR code from JPG mobile, then it will ask you to sign the transaction with your wallet. When you do that, it gives you an updated QR code on the screen. You scan that one, and then that connects to the wallet or connects to the JPEG Store app. I done it just before this. Unfortunately, when I went to do it with one of my hardware wallets, it wouldn't let me do it. I had to do it with a non-hardware wallet. Hopefully in time we do see that one added in. And look, it does add some nice benefits that you could track different NFTs that are on the marketplace for sale. You can get notifications about if any of them do go through and get sold. Or if you're looking to buy, you will get notifications if you have collection offers in. Nice feature to have. Hopefully in time we might see it enabled to allow buying and selling. Even if it doesn't, you still do have, this is a really good wallet that lots of people have talked about lately, was Vespr Wallet, which is a mobile wallet. And you can see they've done an example here of how to buy Snek in 30 seconds using their wallet. You go into it, you can access any of the dexes, you can access JPEG Store through the wallet, and you just buy and sell using that method there. So really nice wallet to use. If you haven't checked it out, I would say check it out. I have downloaded it, used it a small bit, and have been impressed with it so far. You can also use the Flint wallet because they have the same dApp browser built into the wallet, which bypasses the Google Store using that you can't buy and sell through it, because they have the dApp browser that is essentially outside of the actual app. Then just to close it out, we'll take a look at how the trading is going. If we look on Minswap, you can see that the other day, if we try and zoom in on this a bit, you can see that yesterday was yet another all-time high trading volume over on Minswap with over 58 million ADA worth of trading volume. And when you come down and look at it here for the last 24 hours, Snek in with 25 million ADA on its own, Bank in with just under 14 million, ADA starting to get a bit of volume there with 4 million ADA. And Minswap token, the actual token for the Minswap DEX, starting to make a bit of a move with a few nice green candles yesterday. I think they shared about how you can get a discount on your trading fees using when you hold the Min token, which lots of people probably didn't know before that. So when they found that out, then I'm sure lots of people were buying into that, because when you have people trading this type of volume, every little bit of fees that you can save is a really nice benefit to get. And if you look over on Tap Tools, you can see, again, if we look at the trending and look at the volume, this gives you the overall DEX. This gives you all of the DEXs together. You can see Snek coming in with 27 million ADA, 14 million on Bank, and then you have ADA, Minswap, and things looking very good in terms of trading volume. Great to see more and more people coming into Cardano. And I've even started seeing people across YouTube starting to talk about Cardano, people who never would have before, because meme coins are pulling them in. So when they are in here, we have to show them that there's a lot more to it than just the meme coins. The meme coins are building some really good communities, but we also have some high quality projects building on Cardano, and hopefully lots of them do come in, stay around, and ask questions about what's going on. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you do like the more regular updates. Let me know if you do, and I'll talk to you soon.